Through silver shafts of sunlight, the king of the pod arrives. Beside him, the queen glides in shining grace. To the throne of coral they swim.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to King Dolphin TV, the Wave Making Wednesdays. Let us do the normal opening. Where are you?
This episode is brought to you by thedolphinwars.com.
And tonight we're going to have a special guest. It is Pudgy is coming for an interview. He is, I don't know where he's at right now. I don't know where he's at right now. I guess I'm going to have to vamp for a little bit because Pudgy is late. He's probably doing the fighting off the squirrels. And fighting off the squirrels and maybe FKHC said, okay, let's see. Snorter Pooper says Pudgy's MIA. FKHC says hopefully Snort didn't eat him. I don't know. Well, I guess I have to do my normal opening. Welcome to Wave Making Wednesdays, episode 455. Hopefully Pudgy will show up. I am Raymond. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy of books and ruler of the greatest pod on YouTube. Welcome one and welcome all. If you like these interviews, if you like the reviews we do here and all the funny stuff we like doing on Just Cuz, please follow Legatus Legionized Advice and like, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Yeah. Innocent. So don't like quills in my snoot. So like, subscribe, and all the other stuff. And if you are so inclined and want the to help keep the lights on here, follow what FKHC says. Don't want Snorty and Trike to pay a visit. Give a super chat sticker or something at the tip link. And Snort is putting it up. And he says, Pudgy, please say the following. Well, I'm sure we'll have him do that. And let me welcome everybody. Pudgy is digging a tunnel to the Dolphins Cove and has to do detour around the pits. All right, let me welcome everybody who is here. Oh, and there is the tip line. There is the tip line to help out the channel, keep the lights on. And we don't have any guests right now. And yeah, but I like this picture. This picture is awesome. This is an awesome picture. I've got so many good people saying some cool things about it. So yeah, it's going to stay up for at least a couple more. Okay, let's see. Who is here? We got Sandra is coming in even as we speak. She was out. She's our producer. King Dolphin TV in color, stereo available, HDMI if we can afford it. We got Trike, the barking dog. We've got FKHC 2005. Pudgy, where are you? We got the Great Legatus Legion Eye. We've got a Maximum Redstone here. And we have the hardest working bear on the internet. The one, the only. The one and only Snortapopas Cuber dot scream hashtag roar. Hey Pudgy, you look great in a toga. So do you, Snort. You guys look great, except the dolphin. Dolphin, phase me in. Jeez. There. Have a great show. All right. Alrighty. So. Okay. Come on, Pudge. Where are you? Where are you? All right. All right. Come on. Everything's going bananas here. Okay. Okay, you take care, FKHC 2005. Listen to this later on. Now, if it was green stripes on the toga, this also could have been used to help celebrate St. Patrick's Day, too. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put the thing. What? Whoa. I just got a spike. Oh, no. What the? No. Hello? Anybody there? Can anybody hear me? What the heck is going on? What is going hello? Hello? No! Not him! Not him! Hello?
Hello. It is I, Bear Pudgy.
Oh, no.
Egg dot.
Oh,
It's
boy.
toga backwards. Hey.
Hello, Mere
Alright,
Pudgy.
so what were you doing, Dolphin?
What?
You're pushing buttons again. You called me.
Yeah, I guess I did. I must have crossed the streams, and it got over to the mirror universe. Well,
Well, that's what happens whenever you dial the numbers backwards.
I guess. I see. Well, you're here, and already people are realizing that you are here.
Yeah, live, unedited, uncensored. Bear
Yeah.
Pudgy's in the blanket universe. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why am I still being censored?
What do you mean? You're not being censored.
Okay. Allow Pudgy to try to say an F word. Fudge.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Bear Pudgy's still being censored for some reason.
Well, this is a TV. I mean, this is a PG show, so I guess it would have to be. It would have to.
Does that mean you're sponsored by Procter and Gamble now?
Yeah. No, it's not. I'm not sponsored. Oh boy.
really, over here in the Mirror Universe, it's Gamble Proctor. They have the best toilet paper on the market around. It's made out of cardboard.
Oh.
Yeah,
What's
it's super absorbent, and you can build houses out of it.
Okay, that's probably what that's probably what they use for houses in the Mirror Universe.
No, we actually use real materials. Have you ever wondered why there's so much particle board in your universe? Well, it's because we took all the good stuff and we've been sending the crap over to you. I don't doubt that. See, over here in the Mirror Universe, there's no such thing as IKEA. It's AT. It's all Japanese furniture, and whatever's left over, whatever comes back in the return, that somebody snapped and it's not working, they just grind it up. They put it back down in a big bin, mix a whole bunch of glue, and a whole bunch of copies of some book about dolphins. And then send it back over to your universe. And now it's not the Dolphin Wars. The Dolphin Wars is something else. It's fine quality structural supports here in the Mirror Universe.
Okay.
It's the other book about dolphins.
It's a different book about dolphins, not the Dolphin Wars.
Dolphin Wars is a separately owned entity by some guy whose initials are RF. Pudgy doesn't know who that is.
I think I do. But let's go into.
But on the plus side, he does get good reception.
Yeah, your voice is a little bit higher than normal. Is the mirror connection not working so well?
Oh, Mayor Pudgy doesn't know. The biggest problem is that our two universes are drifting apart from another.
Uh-huh.
So it's getting farther and farther away. So that eventually, Mayor Pudgy is just going to be off in the Mirror Universe all by Pudgy self, and you know what? That's perfectly fine because the best part is, everybody, is that Pudgy got a big time job over here in the Mirror Universe, and now is the VP of programming for what's the name of our company now anymore? It keeps changing. There's so many buyouts and other stuff happening. But on the plus side, Mirror Pudgy was able to fire Mirror Doomcock. Pudgy laid him off.
Oh, you laid off Doomcock?
He kept saying for some reason that we should cancel the Mikey Spock universe. And the best part is that once we got to Star Trek Discovery Season 47, then we had a great idea.
Uh-oh. What?
Sabers.
What?
And lightsabers. So then
no.
Mikey Spock became Rey over in Star Wars.
Oh,
not to worry, everybody. The actress that played Rey, she's doing perfectly fine. We sent her over to the reboot of the V Universe.
The V Universe?
Yeah, the one with the space aliens and they're all drinking curdled milk for some reason.
Yeah, the ones that were lizards.
Yeah, she's making a really good head lizard.
Okay. Let's see.
It turns out once we washed her face and took all the makeup off, she really was a lizard.
Oh. I used to like that show V with the lizard, when they tore off Lizard Gal's face.
Yep.
Let's see. FKHC is on airplane mode for enjoy the day. Snorter Pooper saying, I can hear you.
He's heading over to Mirror France.
Yep, he's heading over to Mirror France. Legata says
FKHC will be able to see London, see France, and see somebody's underpants.
Boy, I missed you, Mirror Pudgy. You've been a while. You've been gone a long time. Max Redstone says, yeah, we can hear you. You're the one who just logged into AOL. No, I got connected to the Mirror Universe. Snorter Pooper says, ruh-roh. Max Redstone says, hey, hooray. All hail Mirror Pudgy. You've been hailed.
Hey!
And Fez says, yay, Mirror Pudgy. Okay. All hail, double the Pudgy, double the inhaled helium. Uncensored, unprecedented, unstoppable, unqualified, uncalled for. The one, the only, Mirror Pudgy.
And you know what, everybody? Mr. Spock, a rabbit, and a cornstalk walk into a bar. The bartender asks, hey, you guys want to hear a joke? They replied, we're all ears.
That's good. That's good. That's kitty table worthy. That is kitty table worthy. And we do have. Okay. We do have, because you were so. Yep, there you go.
Two vultures board an airplane, each carrying 2 dead raccoons. The stewardess looks at them and says, I'm sorry, gentlemen, only 1 carrion allowed per passenger. A guy on crutches walks into a bar in the Wild West and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my pa.
Okay. Huh. Yep, there you go. I have taken over. I have taken over the kitty tail. Snorter Pooper says, I can't bear this. Unfortunate. It's easier to bear than the speeding ticket I got.
What does a Dalek egg timer say after 3 minutes?
What?
Eggs! Terminate!
56 and a 55. Fez loves the classic Pudgy voice.
Isaac says to a science fiction writer, who are you? The writer replies, I am Isaac. Delighted at the coincidence, Isaac asks, as am I. The writer frowns and shakes his head. No, as a moth. Why should you always take toilet paper to the Twilight Zone? Yeah, Mayor Pudgy, sorry, that was a really crappy joke.
Yeah, I agree. Do they have the pit in the Mirror Universe, or is it just the kitty table?
I know, it's called the Spire.
So Fez got a 60 and a 35. And were you also arrested for impersonating Mario Andretti? No, but I know where he lives.
Why is the USS Enterprise like a roll of toilet paper?
Oh, I know this one, but go ahead.
Both are used for wiping out Klingons circling Uranus.
I knew this one. Yes, I remember that one. Hello, Sandra. Welcome. Mirror Pudgy has taken over. Max Redstone says, I Mirror Pudgy.
Ta-da!
Let's see. Uh-oh, I was coming home from the barber shop and this morning saw 6 deputies laying away for unwary drivers. It would have been a good day for criminals unless they were speeding. Okay. Max Redstone says, it too, Pudgy.
My grandfather had been really ill, and just before he died, my grandmother put grease on the back of his trousers. He went downhill quickly after that.
Oh boy. Hello, Crouching.
What's ET short for? So he can fit in the spaceship.
Oh, that's good.
What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador.
Oh, man. Snortapoopas has a question. He said, did the Mere Germans surrender to Mere France?
No, they surrendered to the Mirror Russians
Oh, okay.
because they really wanted to get to Italy for the buffet.
Okay.
The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Oh.
Hey, keep it up there, Cobalt! I gotta fill another 40 minutes worth of airtime.
Oh, I can ask. The chat is making all sorts of comments. Hello, Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. And
Hey, here's one from Max Redstone. There once was a student named Kite, whose speed was much faster than light. She left home one day in a relative way and returned on the previous night because black holes are out of sight.
ooh, that's deep. That is deep. Max Redstone.
Did Max Redstone used to do the limericks?
Oh yeah, I do. I do remember Max Redstone's limericks.
Hey, you're dropping the ball, Max Redstone. Where's the limericks?
Yeah, we haven't had a limerick here on the pod since he's been on. Max Redstone says, "Oh, Pudgy, well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away. Oh, Pudgy, well, you hissed and you stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh, Pudgy." I remember that song.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Oh. Fez is saying Mirror Pudgy is using a very strange joke book. Hey, I guess that's the jokes they tell in the Mirror universe.
An alien, a wizard, and a ghost walk into a bar, and the barkeeper says, "For crying out loud, what genre is this going to fit into?"
Oh boy. Let's see. Faz likes the grease trousers joke. He says I'm stealing it. Did you send it to me? Did you send it to me, Max? I don't remember seeing it. Fez says,
if Mirror Pudgy's being subjective, Mirror Pudgy would say that the greatest hero in sci-fi is Doctor Who. But if Mirror Pudgy's being completely objective, Mirror Pudgy would say it's Doctor Whom.
Wendy hello, Wendy, lurking in the background. Probably best that way because you see who's here. Mirror Pudgy. All right. Okay, Max is going to write a limerick. I wonder if it's going to be in honor of Mirror Pudgy.
Interrupting the King Dolphin TV show. Here are the results of sci-fi football. R2D2, C3P, 0. Back to you, Mr. Raymond.
What?
Back to you, Mr. Raymond.
All right. Pudgy. So, how is King Dolphin TV doing in the Mirror universe?
Pudgy doesn't know. You're talking to the other one.
Oh, okay.
As far as the Mirror Dolphin, everything seems to be going good. Normal trade shush. This is the King Dolphin show.
Yeah, it's not the Trike show. Snortapoopa says, a rabbit, a priest, and a minister walked into a bar. The rabbit says, I might be a typo.
Oh, good one, Snort.
Barry Manilow's Mandy. Ooh, that's tough. I gotta. Let me see if I can find it.
Mayor Pudgy always wanted to get into sci-fi movies about time travel, but Mayor Pudgy's interest in time travel ended before it really began.
Oh boy. Hey, Mayor Pudgy, I do like your new avatar. I like that you took my Ides of March and turned it into the Mayor Pudgy.
Yeah, Toga. All right, everybody, remember, over here, for the King Dolphin TV show, we've started the drinking game. Anytime someone says boom, do a shot.
Oh no, you said
Boom,
it.
boom, boom, boom. We're gonna boom the room. Everybody take a shot. Boom, 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 boom. You'll be on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as Mr. Raymond pushes the button for the door. Boom, 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 boom.
There we go.
And the audience is now drunk.
Hey, who told you you're allowed to speak, Mayor Cobalt? You get back in the closet.
Whoa, that's harsh, Mayor Pudgy.
He's supposed to be storing all the paper clips. And Mayor Pudgy's is taking it out of your paycheck. That's an unscheduled break.
Oh boy, you're a harsh manager, Pudgy. Mayor Pudgy. All right, Max Redstone has a song for Mayor Pudgy, or for Pudgy. After Snorter Pooper says, "Hello, Cobalt."
The newest sci-fi movie on Netflix is about a death match between E.T. and a nerd with no social life. It's called Alien vs. Redditor.
All right. Oh, Pudgy, where you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh, Pudgy, where you hissed and you stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh, Pudgy. There. I sang it very badly with I'm not a good Barry Manilow singer, but I'm sure Mirror Sandra likes my singing, because I know the real Sandra doesn't like it. But I know. Do you think the Mirror Sandra likes my singing, Mirror Pudgy?
Mayor Pudgy doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a possibility. Mayor Pudgy has to consult the Magic 8 Ball.
Oh, okay.
Magic 8 Ball says, I wish I hadn't wasted so much of my life creating wacky sci-fi inventions. The time machine alone sent me back 15 years. Okay, that's not the answer Pudgy's looking for, Magic 8 Ball. Okay, shaky. All right, well, let's see what it says. Was playing with Flat Earth documentary on Netflix when my wife walked in. She said, "What are you watching?" And I said, "Sci-fi." That doesn't make any sense.
Nah. Okay.
Pudgy's taking it out of your paycheck.
For whose? Whose paycheck?
Here, Cobalt.
Oh.
He gets paid $1 a joke.
He's going to be poor by the time this show's over.
Yeah, probably. Oh, let's see. Wait, are these? Oh my goodness! Mayor Pudgy found Arnold Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes.
Oh no. But first, let's do the limerick that Lenrod promised. Max Redstone says, well done, Mr. Raymond. Limerick. Not a creature of heaven or hell, a force you cannot easily quell. Go knock back a bear in the dimension of mere when Raymond logs on to AOL. Now that's the Max Redstone we know and remember with the limerick.
Hey,
What do you think of that one, Mayor Pudgy?
sounds good to me, Pudgy.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Max Redstone says, I suggest you use the Winston Churchill magic 8-ball. It is much more wise and providential. Oh.
Ah. Arnold Schwarzenegger was asked if he wanted to upgrade to Windows 11. He said, I prefer Vista, baby.
As does everybody else, Mayor Pudgy. You won't get an argument from me.
What is Arnold Schwarzenegger's preferred seating in airplanes? I'll be back.
Oh,
Yes, Mayor Pudgy has found airplane jokes.
I see that. So,
If Arnold Schwarzenegger's tombstone doesn't say I'll be back, someone has made a grave mistake.
Ooh, that's a good one. Now, I got a question for you, Mirror Pudgy. Are you still the stockbroker for the Mirror Universe?
Yeah, Mayor Pudgy dabbles on the side for that.
What?
Unfortunately, you have to be licensed to be a stockbroker. Mayor Pudgy was doing it under the table. And the main reason why is because Mayor Pudgy can't reach the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not to worry. Everything's fine. Mayor Pudgy's down 200%. We're making money paw under fist.
So what is...
Max Redstone says, how does Mayor Pudgy feel about cryptocurrencies? Well, the biggest problem is you gotta dig up a grave to get to them, and who wants to do that during a rainstorm?
Good point. I guess Wendy's gonna borrow Snorter Poopus's joke about the rabbit, about the typo. Yeah. And that happened on Purim. That happened on Purim. Our rabbi went as a typo. Max Redstone said, "LOL, you hosted my Vista, baby." Airplane crash to Spider-Man theme. Value jet. What you pays for what you get. Get on board. Don't be late. Don't miss your chance to be gator bait. Value the jet. I tried. You didn't give me a chorus, but I tried to work it out.
My science teacher told me a joke a long time ago. Why are bacteria so bad at math? Because they multiply by dividing.
Biology jokes. The horror. Oh, okay. Let me ask you. How did Fantastic Four First Steps go? It kind of was lame here.
Okay, so over here in the Mirror Universe, the first thing that happened was they canceled the movie because the original concept, was kind of dumb. So they decided that they were going to redo the movie. So step one, they got rid of the Thing. And step two, they got rid of Johnny Flame. And step three, they got rid of Reed Richards. And then it was the Invisible Woman movie. And then the Silver Surfer was 3 kobolds in a trench coat on a board, and then they were making Dungeons and Dragons jokes the entire time in the movie, and and then they found Mary Doomcock because he was out of work. Obviously Mayor Pudgy had laid him off for performance issues. He wasn't selling enough widgets over here in the over here in the mirror universe. And we gotta sell the widgets, otherwise we don't have enough money to pay for the movie actors. So anyway, he decided to make some extra money. They put him on a catapult. They launched him off from a skyscraper. He was falling through the sky, and everyone's yelling, we gotta save the guy, And Bobby fell on his head. And then he started spinning around, and then they pulled out the cardboard and the boom box, and it turned into an 80s beatbox, BMX style movie with breakdancing. And then it was like, Warriors, come out to play! Warriors, come out to play! And then it turned into a full-on 20-man battle royal. And all the characters were going in and out, and off the ring, and out of the ring, and under the ring, and through the air, and into the water. And then eventually, one person stood above them all. It was Kathleen Kennedy, the savior of Star Wars.
Oh. Pudgy, Mayor Pudgy, I'm so glad you read that so fast I couldn't understand, because I think I would have
Someone's gonna slow down this VOD later and put Pudgy down to 25% speed, and they're gonna be like, oh, there are so many things wrong with that statement. But if you've ever wondered where she wandered off to, she headed over here to the Mirror Universe because they did 14 Star Wars movies about Rey.
14?
Yeah, 14. They were going to do 15, but then they ran out of money.
Good. All right, let's see.
Yeah, so then we sent her over to work on V, and she's doing really good over there.
Yeah. Let's see. Max says, wow, I didn't think Mayor Pudgy would go up to another register, octave, but he did, and my glasses is cracking here. If the pod would like, I could start drowning out Raymond singing with really bad violin screeching.
Sweet. Wendy Trauma Warrior knows how to do bluegrass.
Yeah. And everybody's saying, screech, Wendy, for the love of God, screech. And Max Redstone has a question for Pudgy, Mayor Pudgy. So I'm taking a stab in the dark here. In the Mirror Universe, is Bob Iger still the CEO of Disney?
He got replaced by the guy that does the funny voices over on that Edge of Midnight show.
Oh, okay.
Mayor Pudgy's thinking about donating Mayor Pudgy's body to science. It's taking up too much space in the freezer.
FKHC says he's still waiting to pull from the gate. Oh, man. Well, I'm not surprised, FKHC, but he's asking Mayor Pudgy.
Boom. We gotta boom the room. Mr. Raymond's gotta push the button. Boom.
Oh, wow. That's two explosions in rapid suspension.
What do you want? Why are you back, Mayor Cobalt? Well, you want to tell a joke. Okay, but if it's bad, I'm going to dock your pay again.
All right, whatever. A computer science student at MIT showed up at his buddy's dorm room with a new bike. His buddy said, "Sweet bike, where'd you get it?" "You'll never believe this," he said. "I was walking across campus and this beautiful blonde on a bike stopped, threw down her bike, tore off all her clothes, and said, 'Take whatever you want.'" His buddy stared at him blankly for a minute and said, "Smart. Her clothes would never have fit you."
Oh.
Okay, go back to the closet. You still have to sort the paper clips.
Oh, that was. Oh man, that was. Let's see.
What is a magnetic scientist's favorite animal? A polar bear.
Oh, that. Snorter Pooper says the pit for that for the bicycle joke, but wonder how he thinks about the Fez is gonna steal the cobalt joke. I wonder how Snort liked the polar bear joke.
Mayor Pudgy's gonna name Mayor Pudgy's son Science, so that way he can win every argument with, well, science says.
Oh, that last explosion! The last explosion kind of lowered the voice, Pudgy. I can hear you, Mayor Pudgy. Muted? No, no one's muted. Who don't you hear?
No, you can't come back, normal Pudgy.
Max says, B, let's go to my room so we could do it all night and you can make me feel right. Ha ha, Max. I beat you this time.
My science teacher taught me drinking alcohol. Well, it is a solution.
Oh, that, strangely enough, is a good one. That was a good one. Ugh.
Why aren't there any beautiful girls in computer science? Well, because they're all zeros and ones. And if you didn't get that joke, well, there are 10 times the people that know binary. Those that do and those that don't.
You must, Mayor Pudgy, you must have gotten these jokes from Chemistry Ferret.
Oh, yeah, he's currently heading up the accounting division over here.
What?
He's currently heading up the accounting division.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Chemistry Ferret in ages. Oh, Raymond, you beat my plans. I have been bested. Yes, I know. I know.
On Earth, science is driven by curiosity. On Mars, curiosity is driven by scientists.
Oh, that was harsh. That was harsh. What do you think of this? You should have the. You should have.
Mayor Pudgy's not good with science jokes. Mayor Pudgy would make a science joke, but Ion, no. Mayor Pudgy could try physics, but Mayor Pudgy doesn't want to force it. Maybe chemistry, NA, or biology, but those jokes don't sell well. And Pudgy doesn't like the nature. Mayor Pudgy could ask the teacher for help with jokes, but he's not a very fun guy.
So, Mayor Pudgy, do you have this collection agency in the Mayor universe?
No, they got disbanded.
Oh, why?
turns out, Amir Trike was arrested for embezzling because he took all the negative dollars and then invested them in cryptocurrency, and then Mir Snort had to go find which crypt he buried the currency in. And by the time he got over there, everything flooded, and then the crypt floated down the river soon, and then Mir FKHC arrived. He's like, oh, look at all the extra money here, and then he basically spent it all. And then, so Mir Trike is currently doing well, let's see, where is it? Hey, Mir, tell Bob, where's the notepad? Okay, there's the notepad. All right, okay, here we go. He's currently doing 5 to 10 years outside of the jail because the way the Mirror Universe works, the jail is a good place and everything outside the jail is the bad place. Although, if you watch the Blues Brothers movie, which is a really good movie, doesn't matter which universe it is, whenever the gates to the prison open to the outside world, inside the prison is all like magical and bright lights and everything's wonderful. And Frank Oz is still working at that desk, looking over the objects of the prisoners and
Wow. So Mir Trike is in prison. Tisk tisk. So is the Emperor Dolphin still ruling the Mirror Universe?
he retired.
He retired, huh?
Yeah, he decided that he was going to go play golf, and the company's running itself. He doesn't have to worry about things anymore. Basically what's happened is that all the connections over to your universe are slowly going away because our two universes are drifting apart from one another. Mayor Pudgy doesn't know if you're going to be able to connect over here again.
Oh, wow. That'd be a shame because it's always fun talking to you, Mayor Pudgy.
Well, Mayor Pudgy does enjoy our conversations, so maybe if they figure out how to reconnect everything, we might be able to connect via telephone.
Okay. Yeah. Because the Mirror Universe is still analog.
Yeah, that's right, because cell phones don't work. All the magnetism and the polarity just throw everything off. And over here in the Mirror Universe, poor Magneto, he's been stuck to the ceiling since 1967.
Ah.
Yeah, he's up there. You walk by like, hey, how you doing, Magneto? He's like, get me down. And everyone says, well, we told you not to use your powers in an all aluminum building.
Ah.
Boy, that last X-Men movie was weird. They cast Adam Sandler as Professor Xavier.
Okay.
It didn't do so good.
Oh.
The main reason is, okay. You know how everybody likes Mystique? She's the shapeshifter and wears the really skinny dresses to show off all of her figures. They cast Mystique as a guy, and they gave him a fanny pack, and everyone's like, "That's not Mystique. She's supposed to be a blue lady with red hair and wears a really tight dress." And they said, "No, we're reimagining her for a modern audience." And Mayor Pudgy's like, "Oh, jeez, the modern audience doesn't work over in the normal universe. You need to bring it over here." And someone said, "Yeah, because we're going to make lots of money over here." And Mayor Pudgy's like, "No, we don't want to make lots of money. We want to make negative money, not positive money." And sure enough, it made like $1 million positive dollars, which is absolutely worthless over here. So basically the studio had to shut down. But on the plus side, we did get a really good tax break.
Oh, that's good. Tax breaks are good.
Yeah, so we offset the losses and we wound up at zero.
Okay. Wendy says it's settled. As soon as I get home, I'll start practicing the Agent Pepsi 1 song. I don't know if I can get worse, but I'll do my best.
Roll out the barrel. Agent Pepsi 1 will have lots of fun. Roll out the barrel. All the fizzies will burst out of the. Wait, we can't see that. Wait.
Yeah. The sensor system would break. Okay. Are there any more questions for Mirror Pudgy? I think my connection to the Mirror Universe is falling apart.
Yeah, your side cut through with a lot of static, Mr. Raymond.
What was that? What was that? Hello? Hello? King Dolphin TV.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Oh, no. Whoa. That was bizarre. I mean, it was unexpected. Oh, what's this? A question mark. A 2 question mark. Maybe Pudgy's trying to get back. We got almost 3 question marks. Fez says, I've been gifted an eclair. Thanks, Mom. Snort saying, oh, thank goodness. Well, thing is, though, what's this? It says, have you subscribed to Raymond? I think Pudgy's trying to get back. Oh, boy. That connection. Enter Senator Pudgy. What is going on here? This connection is really... Come on. Well, enter Senator Pudgy. El Grande Pantalone. Oh my. Pudgy's connections are going bonkers. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Hello, Pudgy. Is it Pudgy? Or is it El Grande Pantalone? Okay, we've at least got his avatar. Snortopupus is definitely relieved that the connection has been cut.
Hola, Senor Raymondo!
Hola, Senor Pudgy.
Me llamo Pudgy Hedgehog.
Welcome, Pudgy Hedgehog. And hello, Phantom Outsider, who says, wait, Pudgy is a senator now? I thought all his legal run-ins with Daleks would preclude him from entering politics.
¿Cuánto queso tienes en los pantalones?
And also, Pudgy is too nice a young hedgehog to get into the evils of politics. Yeah, that is more Mere Pudgy's style. I could see him getting into politics. Except people would have to have a hard time understanding him. Boy, that voice. Pudgy, that is Pudgy having an overdose of helium. That was Mere Pudgy. Fez says, El Grande Pantalon. I'm going straight to Starbucks tomorrow and order one of those. And if they have it, I'll be shocked. So, El Grande Pudgy. Donde su? And El Grande Pantalon is not speaking.
Mi capsisi, signor Delfino de Formaggio.
The end of the cheese? You're mixing your languages, Pudge.
Si, signor Raimondo. El grande pantalone. Estoy grande robado.
Mr. Roboto. Domo
Double
arigato,
arigato, Mr.
Mr.
Roboto.
Roboto. Domo. I love that song. Let's see. Okay, so there must be a side effect to the connection because Pudgy is speaking Espanol.
Si, senor. El grande boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum.
Hey, Pudgy.
Oh boy, Mr. Raymond, boy, was that weird.
Yeah, it was totally weird. First, we got the other guy.
Wait, really? Pudgy's been trying to connect in this entire time. Every time Pudgy clicked on your link, it wouldn't let Pudgy connect. And then eventually, once Pudgy did connect, first it said Pudgy to Spanish mode, and then it put Pudgy into Italian mode, then it put Pudgy into Quasi, which is the border that's right between Spain and Italy, which is really hard because they're a far distance apart and there's an ocean in between.
Yeah, and you got France between the two.
Yeah, and that's where FKHC is going. You know, well, first he sees London, then he sees France, and then he sees somebody's underpants.
Let's see. Oh, wow. Senator Gaius Pudgius Hedgehogus, hero of Rome, conqueror of the beavers, proconsul of...
Boom, boom, booming us. Boom, 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 Mr.
one more, boom, Pudgy's gonna start speaking Chinese. Or even worse, Korean. Oh no, he reset. Oh no. Oh dear, oh me.
Stop pushing the button. Boom it again, and Mayor Pudgy's gotta get back to work. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Whew. But you see, Wendy was
Okay,
asking.
nobody say that word again. The connection for the Mr. Rabbit show is way too unstable. Nobody
Wendy-
say the word.
Okay. But Wendy says, what happens if I say implosion? Well, I think we could wait. Whoa. No. No. There you go. All right. Before I get smacked. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to repair my system here. I'm going to have to repair the system from all the shambles from the connection to the mirror universe. Fez say, if you say implosion, my brain collapses as I think of that blankety blank cop that ticketed me today. Let's see. Does mirror... No, I'm not going to read this one. The connection is too unstable. Who knows who will get if there's one more explosion. Enjoy your thoughts. I don't want to hear about it. Good choice, Raymond. Well, that was Pudgy's idea. Huh. I didn't know that if you put a comment, our names disappear. Huh. Fez says, good choice, Raymond. Some of those buildings had no explosions. It was just mischievous polar bears. And Snortapoopa Snuffles. I thought he was going to say innocent.
Well, polar bears are stealthy like ninjas. You
That's
never see
true.
them coming.
Yeah. That is so true.
Unless it's polar bears in the jungle, then unfortunately they stick out.
Yeah. That is
Unless
true.
they roll around in the mud and then they turn into brown bears.
Yeah. But I'm sure they have to take a bath because I'm sure polar bears don't want to stay brown bears anymore. I saw a picture of a size comparison between a brown bear and a polar bear. Polar bear's twice the size of a brown bear.
Yeah, that's true, Mr. Raymond. And then the Kodiak grizzly bears, they're even bigger than polar bears.
Whoa.
Although not by much. They are big boys and girls up there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in the words of the comic relief crusader from his secret base in Nova Scotia, polar bears be huge. Huge polar bears.
Huge. Huge. Magnificent. Oh, FKHC has got an exclusive picture of the pilot of his flight to Paris. Let's see. Here is the picture of his pilot.
Hey, is that the pilot from Airplane, the movie?
Yep, it is.
Oh, okay. And wasn't
Cool.
his co-pilot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
another movie that they cannot remake again, especially with the jive scene.
Yeah, so true. Or the smacking sense into the lady.
Yeah.
Actually, they could. I mean, there's so many stuff of intersex beating up of people.
Well, of all the people that were in the Airplane movies, okay, if they were to do do a sequel, not a prequel, not a reimagining, do a sequel. William Shatner's still around, and he was in Airplane 2 when they had to land on the moon base.
Yep.
So it's entirely possible for him to do that.
Yep. So true.
Well, Mr.
Have
Maybe
you
this
ever-
is it. Mhm.
Have you ever seen a polar bear in the jungle or in a city or in a sports stadium? No, you haven't, and that's the way they like it. All polar bears have internal cloaking devices. Snorter Pooper says, I bet he likes gladiator movies. I doubt I Speak Jive would even be allowed.
Yeah, or the part where the kids were, when the beverage service came by and the little girl wanted coffee.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, that movie can't be made now for reasons. Another movie that would be, well, they could do it, but they would have to make some changes to parts of it. Ponder this, everybody, if they were to make a sequel to Ice Pirates.
Mm.
The Ice Pirates was already a silly movie as is, especially whenever they got into the time vortex.
Ooh, time vortexes. Isn't that like when you have Nutella?
Yeah, pretty much. But you got access to some high quality British tea, and Pudgy has to be very careful when making that stuff because it makes Pudgy really, really bouncy.
Ah.
And couple that with Nutella, and Pudgy gets well. If Pudgy couples it with Nutella, that means Pudgy can time travel, and hopefully Pudgy will find out if that nice Grover Cleveland guy ever got elected to president. Because he was, last time Pudgy saw him, when Pudgy was moving really fast, he was in the lands once known as Pennsylvania on a campaign trail.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Snort says, or the little girl who takes her coffee like her men, strong and black. Yeah. Has Snorter Poopers ever been in a Turkish prison? Probably. Polar bears go everywhere they want and nobody knows. Phantom Outsider says, I doubt it. They would allow space herpes in an Ice Pirate remake.
Yeah, that part would be taken out. The other part where they're all on the conveyor belt. Although maybe they might leave that part in, the way that Hollywood is now.
Yeah. Snort says, innocent. Oh, and no, they could not do Blazing Saddles now.
Okay, there's a lot of parts in Blazing Saddles that Pudgy doesn't get, and Cobalt has to explain to Pudgy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one part that Pudgy does have to have a blankie thrown over, but the last time we were watching Blazing Saddles, we had to sit through a 15-minute explanation a disclaimer-filled part that you had to watch before the movie started. And Pudgy's like, "What's this part for, Cobalt?" And Cobalt's like, "Oh, it's some sort of legal thing that they have to do. Don't worry about it." So we just turned the volume off and started, looking at our phones and playing around in the room. And then after 15 minutes passed, we could watch the movie. And then it was like, he rode on a blazing saddle.
Yep. Phantom Outsider said, she only said black, not strong. Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Raymond, this has been a wonderful time, but is it time for...
Yeah, it is. That was... Ooh. Do you remember the movie Yellowbeard? It was Monty Python's and Cheech and Chong collaboration. They'd never make it now. Yes, I think I have. Yeah, I think I had. But yeah, it is time for, yep, The Life of Brian Either.
Always look on the bright,
Side
of Dolphin.
life. Da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Always
look on the bright side of Dolphin.
Dolphin. Do-do, ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Always look on the bright side of Dolphin.
Do-do,
Pudgy's filling time until Mr. Raymond pushes the button. Always look on the bright side of life.
It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Reagan and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
All right. It is show notes time, and let us start out with our usual animal picture. Snorter Poopus Cuber says, "Take care, every human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and greater kudu. TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of the dolphinwars.com. The greater kudu. What the? Oh, there it is. I was right. Here is the greater kudu. Sounds like Banta Pudu or something like that. There we go. You know, Pudgy, I think you could get up on top of that thing and steer it by holding on to the antlers. I think that would be so cool. All right. Wendy says, "Take care and stay, everyone." Stay, everyone. Okay. And Sandra says, "Good night, everyone. Pod rate at Pop Culture Breakdown." Let's see. Let me go to my calendar. You'll have to bear with me. Systems here at the pod are still kind of shaky from the connection to the mirror universe. Okay. Next week, Sam Wolf, military. The military wife. I will be interviewing her on the channel to talk about her channel where she stop it. The mirror universe is trying to attack again. She will be talking about her channel where she engages with military community. And as a programming note, my interview with her on her channel will be out soon. I will let you know when. Okay, Max, if you're I'm still waiting on the pod players to let me know whether the 31st or The 31st or the 8th would be doable. I'm still going to stream on the 8th. I don't know if it's going to be Radio King Dolphin TV or if we're going to push it to the 15th if we can't do it on the 31st. So I need the pod players to get back with me on that. Programming note, as I said, we will not have King Dolphin TV on April 1st. It will be on the 31st. Whatever show will it be? Let's see. I'm still working on April stuff, and just because we'll be on normal days in April. So yes, March is still so that is show notes. Let's see. What the Max says I'll have an answer for you in a blah. Wait. I'll have an answer. Okay. I'll have an answer for you in a day or two. I'm kind of figuring you may not be able to because Passover is the next day. But yeah, I'll wait for your answer. Okay. And wait, is the greater kudu is the greater kudu some kind of new review or new zoo review? God, all our typing is kind of a little crazy tonight. I guess that's what happens when the other guy makes a visit. So, okay. So let's let me thank everybody who's been here. We had Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. Thank you for being here. We had Phantom Outsider. And then the Lifeguard Corps. Sandra the producer. Trike the Loud Dog. Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior. The Fez Man. FKHC 2005. Legatus Legion Eye. The Maximum One, Max Redstone. And the hardest working bear on the internet, the Bear Beyond Compare. The one, the only, the one, the only. Snorter Poopas! Q bar. Dot scream. Hashtag destroy. So yes, that's a good one. What you think, Pudgy? You like that picture of Snort? We lost Pudgy. Well, all right. So that is everybody. That is the end of the show. Pudgy, thank you very much for being here. I'm glad you were able to make it, at least for the last half hour of the show. Apologize for the connection. And
That's okay, Mr. Raymond. But you had a wonderful time. Thank you very much.
yes, and we got to work on our connection because I don't think we need the other guy coming anytime soon.
Yeah, you're going to have to run a virus check on your computer, Mr. Raymond.
I agree totally. Well, if you can hear me, other guy, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. For Snort, the bear that smells like peppermint because he ate a whole bunch of Santa's elves a few days ago. Oh, the horror, The horror in the North Pole. Oh dear. All right. Well, Pudgy, again, it was a great seeing you. Hope to see you on Saturday for Just
Yeah.
Cuz.
Yeah, that's the plan, Mr. Raymond.
All right. But meanwhile, let me plug your channel. See, what have you got coming up?
Okay, the next Pudgy show over on Twitch is going to be Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pudgy's going to be playing a game called Timberborn. It's a lot like Sim City, but it's with beavers. Lots and lots of beavers.
Oh, wow.
And also over on Pudgy's Story channel, Story Time with Pudgy Hedgehog, the new series Kodiak Queen is being released on a weekly basis. The new chapters are going up on Saturdays.
Okay, cool. That will be very cool.
Yeah, Pudgy's all done with Mooncry. That took 109 shorts. So Pudgy decided to go back to the long form content for Kodiak Queen and going forward. First, the bad part is, Mr. Raymond, YouTube doesn't like long form content, so it doesn't share it like a short does. So, but Pudgy's coupling it with a short. So there's a short that pushes the long form chapter, and hopefully people click the link.
Okay. Cool. All right, Pudgy. Thanks for being here. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Always a great and fun time, and hope to see you on Saturday. And you be safe. And Cobalt, you too. You be safe. Good to have you here. Love you too. And to the chat, love you guys as well. Stay safe. Have fun, and see you on Saturday for Just Cuz. What the? Phantom Outsider says, the elves like being eaten, Snort. They let out shrieks of delight, but I didn't know that. Oh no, the bear is chewing off my legs was a shriek of delight. Ugh. And on that note, I think we will call it an evening. Everybody, take care. Let's make some waves. I love you all.
Bye, everyone. Always follow Mr. Raymond on YouTube. Did it.
Max says good night. Boom.
This is the end.